All right, we are back with Pixelmon. So off camera, lot of grinding off camera.
Man, there's
Um,
shit I see. Wow.
like so, um, we probably ended right around the time I got this thing set up. I got all the colors of the epicorns. I've got them growing, but I built this little
It's so
house.
pretty. They look like little nipples.
So I built this little house here. I started utilizing the drawers mod, or drawers if
Which is what?
you're derp. Oh, them drawers.
Them draws.
Yeah, the
Them
drawers.
draws, bro.
I
It's a
also
draw.
started with Tinkers. I built the first of what will soon be a mega smeltery, or a mega furnace. A mega furnace. I
Hey, can you?
did a ton of mining. Got like
Hey,
15
question about
blocks
the
of
furnace.
iron. Hold on a second. And I'm starting to build what will probably be one of the main features of the series is what I'm hoping will be a pagoda, which is a Asian style temple. Now on to whatever Derp wants.
Can that furnace make draws?
No, makes blocks. So see blocks.
Can you make the blocks into draws?
No,
Oh, but those are blocks.
I can actually melt cobblestone.
Ooh.
See, cobblestone will melt. And then so this house is built to be segmented.
What does that mean?
Means there are sections. So this little outcroppy bit here will be my smelter, but the smelter will go down and up from there. So at
They go
some point I'll
up.
be throwing in like 64 blocks of stuff instead of just 20. Or I think it's 18.
It's so cute. And you live there?
Yep, this is my house. I may or
Wouldn't
may
it be
not have
really hot?
stolen all the quartz from the Pokemon from the Pokemon Center I found somewhere, but
Oh, asshole. Would it be really hot with a hey? There's
people,
hey, I'm a weird guy.
yes you are.
Sorry, my nose is stuffy for some reason. I must be allergic to your bullshit. Why are we settled in the desert?
So yeah, we started somewhere around the desert, and I just thought, hey, this is a good spot
Okay.
because I found a town, and yeah, it's less focusing, less shit I had to think about. I did find diamonds. Yay, diamonds! Diamonds are good. What else did I do? I may or may not have accidentally kind of forgot about the whole, hey, I'll stop if I find my way into an ultra wormhole, and I may or may not have died in the wormhole, so I lost all the cool crystals and crap that I had. But it kind of paid off because I got better stuff. We're being attacked by the Diglets. Are back.
Goddamn dick.
I hate
Bane of
these
fucking
Diglets.
existence.
I hate these Diglets, man. I'm gonna build a floating pagoda, and them Diglets can't get me out there.
Ooh, but they will. They're diglets.
Little monsters. See? 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 They're monsters. I don't like them. Everything wrong with this world? Diglets.
Fair. They're like little zits that just pop up randomly.
Yeah, and then a Doug Trio is 3 monster.
Ew.
It's like a triple zit.
We call them
It's
cysts.
called a triple-headed dilated pore whiner. If you want to be fancy. Oh my god, I hate them.
So someone's a Dr. Pimple Popper watcher.
I have in the past. I also like watching
It's-
tooth extractions because I'm weird.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of cool though because I just kind of pop it out like it's a bottle cap. It's fascinating. Gross, but fascinating. Ooh,
No.
that's a nope rope. Don't play with them. Don't play with the Ekans kids. That's how you die.
That's what the priest said too.
Yeah. Don't let the snake tempt you.
I was talking about like Catholic priests.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your party is full. Oh yeah. Bump up the jams. Up the jams.
I wish you could see my face right now and just see the what? The, uh,
I broke.
I
I broke him.
can't. I can't. I just can't. It's over. I'm gonna stick my hand in the molten iron.
You gonna make more draws?
I was actually thinking about it.
You were?
I
What color?
was. They're probably gonna be this orange cha cha cha.
I have red draws. Want to see?
No. Ooh, a phalanx. Look at that.
A phalanx, which it failed.
No, they're kind of based on Spartans and the actual like phalanx or the phalanx, whatever you want to call it.
The
Stowaway trappers.
phalanx.
Hey, that
Hey,
like revolutionized warfare 32,000 years ago.
that's crazy. It's almost like if you act like as one person, I mean, it might work better.
Imagine that when you don't have people when you have people lined up with spears pointed in front of you, the people running at you tend to die.
Technically, that still works now.
Kinda. We don't really use spears anymore, but we use them
I
pew
mean,
pew sticks.
well, pew pew sticks are like pansies.
There's no honor in pew pew sticks. There is in
There's
spears
not.
though.
Yeah, because you have to get like within like 3 feet to kill a guy.
I'm even gonna say like warfare got boring at the introduction of gunpowder. Ooh, there's
It
the
did.
scyther. There's Scyther.
Because it
Scyther.
was just like there's no skill to it.
Well, kind of.
I mean,
Originally, yes, there was a ton of skill. Let's see if I can catch the scyther.
like
Nope. Ooh, that's a big scyther.
I mean, I get it. It's just the way.
So like pre-rifling, yeah, totally.
Now it's just like, hey, you go there. We're gonna point our pointy pew pew sticks, and we're gonna do that. I mean, it's
Okay,
just
is it just
it got
me or
boring.
are the balls missing? Like, what the hell? Get in the ball.
You know what ball didn't miss? Your dad's. Maybe it's the
Probably,
type of
actually.
ball. Is it the type
I'm
of
being
ball?
attacked by a dodo.
Then run away.
I can't.
Poodle cannot. Wait, what happened to our like?
Run! Run! I swear if I lose this scyther because you dodo, I will return with fire and kill you.
Why is it hitting it? That's weird. It's like it's bouncing off.
It's not even
I take.
bouncing off. What the heck? Great ball. Hello, scyther. Go in the ball. Nope. And we're being attacked by a dodo. Same dodo.
Try it. Try it on the doo doo.
Flaw! Yo!
Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the ball. Maybe he's glitched out. Punch him in the face. See what happens.
Hold on a second. Yo!
Yahoo!
Whee!
There it is.
Chimchar. Attack.
Chimchar, attack the thing.
Okay.
Chimchar, attack the thing.
We'll use a quick
Get.
ball. Giggity.
That's what they call my mom.
What? Damn. Oh, false swipe. That's not good.
What's a false swipe? We just like stare at him.
No, so false swipe, it stops you from knocking the Pokemon out.
Right.
Come on. Load.
Load. Load.
This
Load.
Scyther's a lot of trouble. It's not worth it.
You know what else is a lot of trouble?
You?
Our job.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Come
I
on.
don't want to go to work. I don't want to work ever again. I want to do this shit. Kimchar. Kimchar fainted. We'll get him back.
I don't know. It's not loading. So, and I got a phone call coming in. So,
All right.
we'll pause really quick.
All right. Cool.
Okay. That and roommate yelling. So, yeah.
Say the title.
I started recording at the perfect time.
Hi. Welcome
Hi.
back,
Well,
Welcome back to Derpio Gaming. I'm stupid. This is Oak.
I'm stupid. This is so. Oh, for love of hell.
Why is everything got? It's gonna be a fun episode. I can feel it.
Yeah, probably.
Or we're gonna offend somebody with it.
So I just made some draws.
Draws.
I don't fucking.
Draws.
I don't care. Most of us say drawer, but whatever.
Draws. It's a long R. Draw.
Oh, so you draw at the
Draw. Yep. There you go. It's a southern thing. Shut up.
Yeah. So,
You know, man, there's so many draws on the floor over here. You need to pick that shit. You need to pick that shit up, literally.
they were dirty draws. They was
they
nasty.
dirty. No, everyone's like, why are you making a big deal out of it? I'm like, somebody's dirty ass, nasty ass draws on the floor. Like my full southern came out. That was bad.
It doesn't happen very often. I'm not gonna lie.
Why are you so upset about that? So you don't walk around somebody nasty ass draws on the floor. Your mom should beat your ass if you spelled controller wrong.
No, I didn't.
Just you did. It's LRER.
No, there's two L's for the thing I'm looking for. But good try.
It's
I need
control
quads.
R.
I need
Control
quartz.
R. Yeah.
Quartz. I need them quartz there. Do I have quartz? Do I have extra quartz blocks? I do. Can I break them? Oh yeah, so you're not going to be too cracked out just yet. Okay, so I can't. So, what happened in between episodes here? I built a house. I made a smelter. I started into Tinker's Construct, made a basic smelter, and then I'm going to expand it to what this little outcropping part is, and it'll go up and down some. That way I can smell about 60-ish items at a time. That helps. Derps being a derp. What else is new?
When you said going up and down some, and I was just like, that's what she said, but she just kept interrupting.
Oh, I interrupted you. I would hate to interrupt you in your minute of stupidity.
You might want to make that with water around it in case it goes fire and you goes boom.
I don't know. I think the sand will stop the fire.
I don't know, man. Ask Arizona and California. They don't.
They're not all sand, though.
Most California is. That's a human joke.
I'm sticking Pokeballs in the fridge. I'm not, no.
You know who else stuck balls in the fridge?
Gibble.
Jeffrey
Gibble.
Dahmer.
Gibble.
Dahmer.
That too.
Gibble.
Gibble. Being attacked by a dragon. Being beat up by a dragon.
It's a Durgan. Okay.
It's in this case, it's a Jurgen.
It's a Durgan. He dropped his jaws. He's pissed off about it.
Oh, now we're in a biting fight.
Can you just like capture the Durgan Gibble?
I can try. Oh, I don't have balls.
You
I'm out.
got that right.
I'm out. Nope.
I'll be right back. I forgot my energy drink.
Oh, yeah, that's what you need.
I'm tired. Hold on, I'll be right back.
So, having a moment here. I built that house, so I'm just basically moving all the crap. And there is a lot of said crap, so we just gotta move it.
I'm back with my drawers on. Big wit.
Nope.
What's that thing? Let's get that thing. That thing's cool.
It's a Voclarona. It's a firebug.
It's a firebug.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Oh, that's
I'm
crazy.
trying to keep some level of organization here. Good luck with that.
You're autistic, so that should come natural to you.
You'd think. Pokeballs.
Pokemon, you got to buy them. You got to buy them. Pokemon.
What?
Please don't
You're
copyright us.
you're dumb. Yeah, they're gonna copyright us off of that.
Well, yeah, it's
That's dumb.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone are pretty cool. Did you hear that one time they went out dressed as J Lo and someone else to the Grammys or something, and they were like cracked out, like they were all like some weird LSD drug, like the entire time.
No, cannot say I have heard of that.
They're like my favorite people on the planet just because of that shit.
So yeah, that's story right now. Yeah, so just in a grind at the moment. I should probably put food in the refrigerator, not Pokeballs, but you know.
You know what I can't stand? People that
Gravity.
hate California. Shut up.
Can't stand gravity either. It's horrible.
So people's like, oh, I hate California and all this bull crap, and they post like things on their Facebook of them wearing Californian shirts on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, buddy. That's like me wearing an Idaho shirt.
Yeah. Fun fact, Derp does not like the state of Idaho. Just like the rest of the world doesn't like Utah. Oh.
You know why? I can tell you why nobody likes Utah. It's a giant Google office. That's it. I'm not lying. Think about it. I mean, so I was watching a streamer
Nope,
and he
I'm
was
not getting involved. I'm not getting involved.
I was watching a streamer and he was just like, so Utah's a state? I thought that was like a city or something.
Yep,
Isn't Utah just?
that's how we feel too, dude.
And he was like, so, and he looked it up. He's like, so there's nothing here but Salt Lake City, and everybody's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a giant Google office because there's nothing here and nobody gives a shit.
That just sounds like the West.
Sounds like Idaho in general.
I was just thinking the West in general.
I don't hate Idaho. I fucking despise it. I'm gonna tell you why. We are 50th. 50th! 50th in school. And we're proud of that. Like, what else? I mean, can we go any lower? I mean, even like mid 40s, it's just like, hey, we're proud to be like 48th or 47th. I'm like, that's nothing to be proud of. We're dumb. Because originally, from where I'm from, they're like 27th or something like that, like 18th or between 18 and 27. I don't know if fluctuates. And I was learning. Well, my ex-wife was learning stuff that she learned in middle school while she was in high school here, and I'm just like, that's bad. That's bad. And we pay the teachers the lowest rate because we're pieces of shit.
And ironically, we're in a teaching shortage too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Maybe
Like
if you like,
they're like begging, borrowing teachers.
oh yeah, no, like one of my football buddies, he's a teacher, right? He's I think he's a high school teacher. I'm not sure. It's either high school or middle school. Anyway, every
Uh,
every year they let every year they let out of like class for the summer, he gets upset and starts like crying because he loves his job so much. So
I
we
don't
need
think
more
any of
people
my
like that.
teachers cried.
We need more teachers like that. Because right now they're just doing it for a job.
I don't know. I mean, there's some. I had a lot of teachers that loved their job, and they taught in Idaho, so
Technically, we're teachers if you think about it.
and we're paid the same too. That
Are
explains
you
a
serious?
lot. Um,
Teachers only get paid $12 an hour.
you get paid $12 an hour?
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Well, I've been with the company for like 9 years, so I think I've earned it.
No, you've
Anyway,
earned retirement. That's about it.
I didn't even fucking retire. I had to sell my retirement, my 401k, just to fucking get into an apartment.
Yep.
Which is
Ironically, we
better.
do have the lower end of the cost of living, though, so we have that going for us.
We also have the lower end of being paid. And that's still like a huge gap.
Yeah. Never said it made sense, but
We're just pathetic, bro. This town is, this city, this state is just pathetic. Like, we
yep.
can do better. We can do better. There's nothing wrong with the proposed act. So that's a nice bookcase on top of the fridge there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there's nothing wrong. I don't understand. How do you not want a good education for your kids? Like, I don't understand that.
Because it doesn't teach them anything but book knowledge. At least that's what I was told.
Oh no, maybe that's what we need.
But then they're less likely to go be mechanics when they know stuff.
Maybe we need more like teachers and scientists than we do auto mechanics. We
Um,
already got.
we do need we need auto mechanics. That's the thing.
Well, that's what. Okay, I get it, but there's always going to be some. This going. I love my redneck boys, but there's always going to be a redneck guy that's always going to know how to work on cars. That's just like
And
for
that's a
no
job.
re.
Boom.
And yeah, and go do your thing, dude.
You don't even have to go
But
to college. But if you want to go to college and be an engineer, do that. Do that.
like one of our close friends is an engineer, and he hasn't even gone to school yet, and he knows more about like I forgot what's called like aeronautics than people who have gone to school about it because he has put the time and effort into research and study.
There's a heckin' Diglett. I hate you, Diglett.
Fucking bagel it.
Fall in a hole.
Okay, now imagine if people would apply themselves like he does. Imagine how smart this state would be. But people want a quick fix.
Well, it's not even that. It's like the brain drain.
He's also Canadian, and I love my Canadian friends, but you guys are just smarter than us.
It's
That's
because
just
they
the way it is.
give a shit more. They care more about each other. In the U.S., it's just like, oh, you're dying? Cool. Can I have your house?
Yeah, you pay to die. You know that?
Basically, yeah. Like you have to pay to bury it too.
That's fucked up. I mean, I
Like
get
the
the
whole
whole
little plot, you have to buy the plot.
That's fucked up, man.
Yep.
Why'd you destroy the refrigerator?
So I could put this here. And all
It's
these
true.
little letters that come out enhances the enchantments I can pull out of it.
Hmm.
Enchantments are important. That and I can put the refrigerator next to the hottest thing in the house.
I mean, I get like there's nothing. There's like I get the military. I get we need one because Russia, Korea, that type of
And
thing.
the fact that we're idiots, but you know.
But I don't think we need to spend trillions of dollars to be somewhere we're not supposed to be.
Yep.
It's Vietnam all over again. People are dying because of the oil shortage. They'll tell you different. It's fucking oil. That is it.
We have oil. That's the sad part. It's not even
But
like
they don't
we're
want.
short oil. We have oil.
You know, if we did our own oil, we'd be self-sustaining.
What self-sustaining? What's that?
It's something Americans can't do.
Unless you dig a hole and live in a combine somewhere, or a community or whatever they're called.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I mean, why is it every country on this planet seems like they're doing better than us?
Because we're paying for everything.
Well, they're paying for everything but the right things,
Well,
like
it's like, okay,
healthcare.
so here's my thing. And this is where I start drawing lines.
Okay.
Mine is Israel.
Israel. Okay, why?
They're defending themselves. I'm sorry, they fired first. They're not defending themselves. You can't claim self-defense after you punch someone. Not how it works. It's
Like,
like me walking out, punching you in the face, then shooting you in the head, and going self-defense.
that's kind of like the South Park episode where they go hunting.
Yeah.
Because there's a new rule about, like, hey, you can't go hunting unless you're defending yourself, right? And they was like, oh, it's coming right for us. And that gives them the right to shoot them. That's America, folks.
And you're voting for it.
I ain't voting for that shit.
I'm not either, but it's what most Americans are voting for.
Because, we're Americans, we need this stuff. And holy shit, we're going to have the red, blue, and black flag because, blue lives matter. And all this shit. And, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to stick a Marvel character on it to make it look cool. By the way, the guy who created the Punisher was like, so you need to take my shit off your my logo off your stuff because there's no way this guy would have been okay with what you're doing.
No.
In fact, he would have fucking punished you for doing that shit. So you need to stop.
Yeah, ironic, huh?
Yeah, he was a fucking military guy. Man, that's crazy. Also, I'm a Punisher fanboy. I know somebody killed my family in front of me. That's ball game.
Fair enough.
I feel you. I feel you, bro. I got you, Frank. Anyway, another thing is okay, so this is gonna be somewhat controversial, and I'm
Oh,
sorry.
because, we haven't been doing that at all.
The Blue Lives Matter things needs to go suck off and fuck off. Why do you ask? That's a job. You can quit your job. You can't quit being a color. So when someone says Blue Lives Matter, I just like, you need to fuck off. That's
Well,
their job.
okay, so I do agree, though. They do. All lives matter, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to say, like, the math shows racial bias in the system
Right.
and all that. Okay, been there, seen the
Right.
math. I agree. Okay, unless you can prove it otherwise, in which case then we can have a talk. Okay, call us agree. You want to make the claim, prove it. Okay,
Right. Fair.
but when your entire claim is inherently political, I have trouble.
My thing is,
Because the whole thing is just stop shooting each other. Is it that
just
simple?
stop.
No, it's not that simple. There's more to the story.
It's like, okay, so I play sweet in most things, like neutral parties. But I get it. George Floyd was on he was on drugs, right? I get it. But you have to take that into consideration before doing what that guy did.
Well,
It's
here's
like,
my thought. No
can
one
he survive?
thought, hey, should probably get off the guy's neck.
Yeah, and that's what everybody's like. Well, he deserved it.
You do
No,
drugs, you deserve to die? Okay, cool. Hey,
yeah, that's
you got handed a hydrocodone 3 years ago. Bang.
yeah. I honestly, my doctor was like, here, had a you had major trauma to your ball sack via me. So here's some hydros. You know what I mean?
Via me?
I mean, okay. So when we get done with this, I'll tell you a funny story about my vasectomy. Anyway, um,
Ah,
anyway,
we're not scarring the children with vasectomy stories now. Have we
well,
drawn
my
the line?
if they're but if they're my kids watching it, they're just gonna be like, uh,
Shut up,
it's dad
Dad.
again.
Dad,
Anyway,
shut up.
anyway, so the whole George Floyd thing, I get it. He was resisting arrest, but something in your brain should have said something. I don't care what. And this is where it pisses the most people off. It's just like, maybe I should be leaning on his fucking neck.
Well, here's the one, too. Um, on the main video, you see one guy, okay? If it was just one guy, sure, see it. What you don't see are there are 3 other cops holding his legs, butt, and body down.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't just a cop. That's why 3 cops were indicted in that, because there were 3 people holding him down.
The thing is, there was like the guy. I was like, I sort of feel sorry for the Asian guy because he was like, what the hell am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could tell him and get him off and fight him,
Well,
but
the
that could have hurt.
standard procedure is hold him down until he has cuffs on him. Because at that point, he's apparently when you put handcuffs on a guy, they're all of a sudden under control. Not when you have 5 people sitting on you, but what do I know? Not a cop, never went through the procedure, never took the course.
Yeah, because my thing is just like,
I have done
I don't.
restraint training, and our biggest thing when we did restraint training was we want to not hurt him.
The thing is, sometimes when you do a restraint via our job or a cop or
Well,
whatever,
you're going to hurt him.
yeah, you're gonna hurt him some way,
You want to try not to hurt him, but it's going to happen.
like physical, mental, or whatever. Because being restrained is a big deal,
Most people don't like it. Imagine that.
and people who do like it, we call them dominatrixes.
And we try not to restrain them. Or you have to restrain them in a special way so they don't grab your balls.
That's fair. Anyway, something should have said, "Hey, maybe I'm hurting the guy," but he didn't even think about it. He
Well,
just
that's
tell
the
by the
thing
look
is
on
he's
his.
like, I can't breathe. Okay. And everybody else's retort was, can't talk if you can't breathe. Well, obviously he couldn't breathe because his cause of death was asphyxiation. So,
And you got dumbass redneck saying, "Well, if he wasn't on drugs, he wouldn't have been doing something like that." Even if he was,
okay, fine, he's
even if he
using
was,
drugs.
yeah, but you still don't give me right to kill somebody, and that's what that was straight up murder.
Well,
It was
no, it
take
was an accidental death because I don't think the guy's first thought was, hey, let's kill him. At
fucking
least I
idiot.
hope. I mean, I try to give the benefit of doubt to people, okay?
Well, that cop and George Floyd had like bad blood. Excuse me, I burped in the microphone. My bad. But they had bad blood for like years.
Well, when you
And
arrest someone 9 times, yeah, you're gonna know a guy.
well, yeah,
Is that
but you
saying
should.
that he's a bad guy? No. I'm
I
not.
did.
It's not like when you have a past with someone, you're gonna treat him differently. Like if you know he's violent, yeah, you can bet your ass they're gonna be a little rougher with the guy.
Well, yeah.
Because if
I
you
mean,
can hold him down before he can beat the shit out of you,
well, that's the way we are at work. I mean, because there's a couple of the staff, like veteran staff, like senior staff, quote unquote senior staff, that know what's going to happen before it happens.
mm-hmm.
So they put up that boundary really quickly. That's what I do anyway.
Yeah,
Or I just walk away. I just walk away and say, I don't give a shit. Do what you want. It's your
basically
life, bro.
doesn't even
It's
do
your life,
anything.
bro.
That's the sad part.
I mean, if you want to eat yourself to death,
Okay.
you have my blessing. So my mom was, she was, she wasn't strict Catholic. She was just like, she was Catholic, but she was like Mother Teresa level.
Okay.
Like, okay,
It's like, hey, there's a God, Catholic, whatever.
yeah, but and she would be like, hey, if you do that, this is gonna happen. And I was the type of kid that was like, why would my mom lie to me about something like this?
Mm-hmm.
That seems pretty legit. Like, I didn't really question my mom. Thank God I didn't, because
She
if
would
I
beat the
did, I'd
hell out of
probably
you.
yeah,
Catholic mom probably beat the hell out of you.
yeah. I mean, I love my mom and love you, mom. Anyway, she would like beat the shit out of me if she found out something I did. Like, okay, so she's not around. Rip. I'm gonna tell you like a little story me and my cousin used to do.
Rip.
Um,
Did you just seriously rip your mom?
yeah,
Okay.
she respected my sense of humor as wit and dry and just like random. Anyway, so my mom,
Wait, she assumed you had wit? Wow, that's impressive.
she also thought I was gay till I turned 16 and I started dating someone with an N.
My mother never cared. Like, I could walk out right now and say, hey, mom, I'm gay, and she'd be like, cool. I knew that, but cool.
My mom wanted grandbabies. She's Catholic. She wanted grandbabies.
So does my mom. And I handed her my
Your mom,
cat and went, here you go.
speaking
I
of
want
cats,
grandbabies. Picked up cat, handed to her. Here you go. You get grandcats.
I was like, hell.
Yeah, cat literally looked at me like, what the fuck? Yes, that's grandma. What?
Like I call well, so me and my roommate were just like,
Take me to your leader. Oh, sorry.
she'd be like, go to your dad. I'm like, go to your mom, and they were like, she's like, you better go to your dad before I beat the shit out of you. He's like, you better listen to mom and just come over here.
Yeah.
anyway, so story. So me and my cousin, we're about the same age, maybe like 3 or 4 years apart. I think he's in his mid 30s. We used to hang out a lot, like in high school, like a lot. And what do unsupervised teenage boys do? That's right, get in trouble.
I was thinking something else.
Well, we'll get into that. Anyway, he's going to fucking kill me, but I don't care.
Is that a
He's
suicidal
35.
impulse?
He is 30. He's turned
Do I have to
35 in a
notify
month.
AOD?
Oh,
Yeah, that's our
anyway,
stupid joke. Okay, leave me alone.
there was an old abandoned warehouse, maybe like a half mile from where we lived, or
Oh,
where I lived.
teenage boy plus abandoned place. Oof.
Yeah, and we used to go in there and break shit for like hours on end. That's every day after school. And one day a cop caught us. And he's like, "What are you boys doing in here?" This is the difference between North Carolina cops and Idaho cops. Because Idaho cops, they would have given you a ticket. And, you would have been in handcuffs. North Carolina cops was like, "What are you boys doing?" Like, we're bored. And he was like, "Okay." I didn't see you here.
I'd say Idaho cops do that. I've had plenty of Idaho cops be like, shut the hell up and go home.
He didn't say go home. He's like, I just didn't see you there. Like, he just legit just gives shit.
Well, it's still property destruction, so he would have told us to go home.
Anyway, that leads to my next story. It involves this said cousin. I'm sorry, Ray Ray. I love you. Well, I gotta do it. So I was at where was I? I was hanging out with my girlfriend at a football game, and This is right around when we first got cell phones. And I was like, "Hey," he's like, "Hey, I'm just gonna hang out at your place. You mind if I invite my girlfriend over?" Oh yeah, no problem. Just don't cause a mess, and if you do, clean it up, all that, whatever.
Oh, is this the guy with the garbage bag?
Hear me out.
Oh.
And
Or is
I
this the
get a call.
saran wrap guy?
Hear me out. So and I was like, we were chilling at the football game. Page High School Pirates, whoop whoop. Any- anyway, so he's like, I'll feel good. I just want to hang out at your place with my girlfriend. Okay, whatever, cool, bye. Okay, all right. I get a call maybe like during the second quarter. I was like, what's going on? And he's like, you think it'd be okay if I use saran wrap as a condom?
Let me help
Like,
you on this one. The answer is no.
what do you say to that? What
No,
do you say?
it
What do you
doesn't.
say? What do you say to that? It's like I'm like barely 17. I'm starting to know this shit too, and I'm just like, would it?
No, it won't.
And my girlfriend at the time, bless her heart, she's like one of my best friends now. She was just like, "You guys are idiots." No, from
And you still
experience, no.
get that response, too. That's that part.
It's true.
By the way, this floor I'm building makes you go real fast. Real fast. Real
Why?
fast. It's called smooth brownstone, and apparently it makes you move fast.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
But okay, so vasectomy time.
Snip, snip.
Okay, so if you don't know what a vasectomy is, kids, ask
Ask
your
your
dad.
dad.
Yeah, ask your dad. And if you still need help,
Google it.
like comment, and we'll just post a link about it. Anyway, a vasectomy. So me and my ex-wife were just like, hey, you know,
We done.
I got, yeah, we're done, and we're just like, we're sitting here talking about it. It's like, yeah, it's okay. It's probably healthier for the male to do it, and we're just like, that's a lot of balls.
It's more than you got.
It's ironic. Anyway,
Second
so
joke.
we're just like, okay, well, we'll get it done. I'll get snipped. So we go up there. It's probably the same guy who did one of my friends like cyst removal. But anyway,
Is that what they call delivery doctors?
I think so. It's like, oh, he's a student, but there's a doctor watching.
Oh, an assistant
Type.
doctor, yeah. Or a
Yeah,
student doctor.
I was like, I was just like, okay, I go up there, and it's about 9:30 in the morning. I'm nervous as fuck. They gave me a pill which I didn't take because I don't take pills that make me drowsy and sleepy because honestly, I'm gonna want more.
Fair.
Right? Anyway, so I get up there and the guy's like, so this guy is actually going to be working on your ball sack, not the actual doctor. And I was like, wait a minute. No, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. No. And they're like, well, you already signed a waiver. You might as well get it done. If anything happens, you can sue us.
Okay.
Fair. But I was just like, I want my balls to work. Like,
Why? Why?
Well, yeah, I want them functionable. I don't want like one missing when I like get done with this thing. If you know what I mean.
Dude, it's going in with a pair of scissors,
Hear me
cutting
out.
twice, and then pulling what you cut out. So it's like a scalpel and a scissor,
Hear,
and yeah, you're dumb.
hear me out. Hear me out. Sharp metal objects around the ball sack is not a good thing for me. Sharp metal objects around me in general makes me cringe. Anyway, I get there, they numb me up. You know, they convince me to take the pill. I'm just like, okay, whatever. And my ex-wife is holding my hand, and they're just like, okay, here we go. I don't
Snip.
feel anything for the first like 45 minutes, and I hear them talking, and they're just like, "Oh, that went smooth. That went smooth. So let's move on to the left one." 2.5 hours later, they were still working on it. Meanwhile, about 45 minutes after Righty got snipped, pain meds and the numbness started wearing off. So I felt every time they played with Mr. Lefty.
You have a very close relationship with Mr. Lefty.
Yes, me and Mr. Lefty are best friends because of that. Because I mean, okay, so when you smell smoke, it usually smells good. It's like cooking, right? Not when the smoke is your ball sack. And yeah, so you're just like, what's that smell? They're
No,
like,
you
oh, that's
can't.
the hair and shit around your ball sack. I'm just like,
Help.
yeah. So that was the story of how my pain medication wore off in the middle of a fucking vasectomy. I have more trauma stories if you want to hear it, but you have to like, comment, subscribe.
Just I.
Think about it, bro. You just like
I can't. I'm not
what?
thinking about your ball sack burning. Not
What?
no.
It's just like
I'm drawing a line. I draw
no.
a
You just
line
like
picturing your ball sack on fire.
no. You just like you're in stirrups, like a woman giving birth, right?
Uh huh.
And you're just like,
Help.
what is that smell? And my ex-wife was just like, they're cauterizing it. Like they're
It's you.
cauterizing what? I'm like, they're cauterizing what? They're like, they're cauterizing your ball sack. I'm just like, no, they're cauterizing the little like cords in your ball sack to make sure the spermies don't get out. I'm like, I sort of changed my mind. I sort of want the spermies to get out because this fucking sucks. And after that, I just like, there's nothing like a burning sensation in your ball sack, and like snip snip.
You've been there, done that. Not the snip snip
I
part, but the burning sensation, yes.
I fucking hate it. It smells
Ooh,
so bad.
bauxite.
Oh man. Ooh, 100-gallon cavern. Check that out.
Mm-hmm. Well, sort of.
Ooh.
We found it already, but yeah, this is why because here's the thing: if you don't do this right, you get lost in the underground cavern, and it just makes your day a little harder. So that's why you use the torch trick on the left wall. That way you can go. Oh, the way out is that way.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
It's more of a spiritual question.
Oh God.
Do you think we're put on here for a purpose? Like some people are here to suffer more than others.
Are we talking like the divine theory of like suffering and shit? Because like the
What it seems like, yeah, that some people just suffer more than other people. It's just the way
um
it is.
the hell? Oh, it's a Zubat. Kind maybe. So here's the thing: I don't believe in like the whole God thing. I just believe shit happens. Why are we here? Cause shit happens.
I agree, but
How did we get here? Does it matter?
yeah,
No, it
according
really
to Neil
doesn't.
deGrasse
What
Tyson,
are we gonna do? Okay, fine. Let's say we find out how we got here. Now what?
We get to preach more about who's right and who's wrong.
I don't give a shit.
I don't either. I
If the
just want to see
physicists are
fucking
right, cool. If the religious people are right, cool. At that point, we make decisions.
I just want to see fucking aliens, bro.
Alien porn does exist, but I don't think that's what you meant.
You know, well, yeah, it's not bad either. It's called hentai. Do not look up hentai, kids. Do not. Do not do that. Parents, block that on your phone, on all the computers in the house. Dads, you know what I'm talking about. Just saying. Oh, I never
That's,
watched hentai.
uh,
Shut the fuck up.
liar.
There's some dad out there that says I've never watched hentai. You watch
Especially if you.
cartoon
Okay,
porn,
let's put it
right?
like this. Yeah, that's hentai. If you are of a certain age and you ever had a fascination with Misty from Pokemon, and you just googled some shit. Yeah, that's what it is.
I like.
You realize like that's an entire genre in and of itself. It's just her.
Yeah. Rule 34 of the internet.
Is that what I thought it was Rule 69? I don't know why.
It's 34.
Mm-hmm. He
Anyway,
threw a rock at me.
throw it back.
I bit him.
Like it's like the whole like people don't like pleasure themselves. Fuck off.
Okay.
Like
Don't do it then.
I've never,
Don't make
I've
me
never,
not do it though.
I've never done like when people say, "Oh, I've never done that," motherfucker.
Lies.
You also say you never pee in a shower. I know for a fact there's yellow stains on your fucking like floor.
Sounds like this is
Jesus.
an actual person that you're talking about here.
So my stepdad's preacher used to come over all the time because I had the typical 16-year-old boy room, Britney Spears, like swimsuit models on my wall, and that type of
Oh,
thing.
so you had the gay cover.
Yeah, and even then I had like the corn stuff, like Jonathan Davis and just stuff like that, like band posters and stuff. Basically, typical new metal 18-year-old boys room, 16-year-old boys room in the 90s, right?
Okay.
And he was like, "You're gonna go to hell because you pleasure yourself to those pictures." Like, which ones are you talking about? And he was like, um, the Christina Aguilera one, which she was just like, it was like, it was back when the style was the little thong over the
Oh, the where you pull it up over the jeans.
yeah. I had a poster of her doing that,
Fair.
and he
Can't
was
blame you.
like, you're gonna go to hell because you're thinking that. And I was just like, wrong picture, bro.
You were jacking off to corn?
Jonathan Davis. It's
So you
Jonathan
are
Davis.
gay. You do
I
have
am.
the gay.
I have bad bisexual tendencies.
Not
Like
that bisexuality's bad. He has hardcore. Well, that's not even.
Like everybody in our like league group chat.
There's
Every
at
one of
least
them.
some level of stuff.
Yeah, because it was like Austin's a sexy man. We're all yep. And we mean that shit.
Yeah.
Love you, Austin. You're beautiful. Jules, you lucky bastard. Just saying. Uh, anyway, but no, it's like the Jonathan Davis thing. It's a confidence thing. If that makes any sense.
Confidence.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a big thing for me. Confidence.
Oh.
Male
Yeah,
and female.
that is fair though.
It's like
Hey,
male
Boxer.
male and female. It's just like if you're confident and you know what you're doing.
So
Cool.
you're a subby little bitch. Good to know.
Shut up. Any dominatrix out there, Roy?
Kids, don't Google that either.
Yeah, don't do it.
Let's just put don't Google this. That'll be this episode title.
Okay,
Put the
cool.
Google down.
And that's why it's just like I don't know. And it was like, well, you're gonna go to hell and all that shit. So one night I came back from hanging out with my best friend and his girlfriend, and all my posters were gone. Like they were thrown in the trash. He went into my room and took out everything that he didn't agree with and threw it in the dumpster. That's why I have a weird thing about people going in my room. Because if you're in my room without my permission, you're up to no good. Like my last roommate went in and stole a bunch of like highly expensive magic cards. Thank God I got most of them back. But
And
you
a
know what I mean?
spoon. They stole your spoons. To me,
They
that's like
just
the
like,
ultimate fuck you. It's just like, I'm gonna steal your spoons.
oh yeah, no, they just went in my room, just looked through my stuff, and they were like, so every honestly, I recommend every guy getting a flashlight. Don't kids
Don't
don't look
Google
that up.
that.
Um, what they work? It's good. It's healthy.
Just don't Google it.
Yeah, just don't Google it. So,
I don't want to get shot by some angry mother.
well, they should teach your kids about sexuality instead of like, ooh, that's nasty. It's like maybe educate them properly on the subject.
That too, but not our decision.
No, it's not our decision. You know, if someone comes up to you and says, "Hey, you should get a flashlight," you just should be like, yeah, "Okay, I was looking at getting the one." Besides, ew, that's gross. I'm going to judge you. So,
Well, I mean, I'm gonna
funny
judge you a
story.
little bit because you're just walking up to someone and going like, "Have you ever heard of this random thing?"
So my ex roommate, the one I actually lived with, like over near work, would go in my room and
Damn it,
sending me random photos of my personal stuff, including my flashlight.
that's weird.
Yeah, and I'm just like, she's like, I don't want this crap in the house. I'm like, well, I don't want your crappy ex or your crappy boyfriend in the house, but here we are.
Well, here's the thing: if you watch your kid, you don't have the problem.
That's true.
And if you discipline the kid to where he goes in and plays around in there, he gets his ass whooped. Not in favor of beating the hell out of kid. I'm just saying, if you're gonna fuck around, don't
So
get tapped.
so we were talking about how there's a whole genre for Misty, right?
Yeah.
For Misty, right? Well, our autistic leader posted something on Facebook, and I quote, "Love you, Adam." Uh, Bro, Pokemon trainers are literally chronologically 10 and 11. They look and dress and act exactly like kids of that age, too. And I'm sorry, but if you're attracted to them, you are fucking gross. And he's right. He's autism is prime, but he's right once or twice.
I mean,
I mean, is he wrong? He's not wrong.
they never said how old Misty was.
Let's see.
They
I'm
knew
gonna,
they made it sound like she was older than Ash.
I'm gonna see how I'm gonna Google it.
Oh god, here we go. It's the beginning of the end,
Pokemon.
folks. He's googling.
You're gonna have to be because I have to use the restroom. Age. 13.
Damn it.
She's no older than 13. Anyway, I think we should
Damn
stop the
it.
episode now. I have to go use the potty.
Okay, then we
All
will
right.
do that. We will see everybody in the next episode if we're not blocked off YouTube now.
All right. Later,
And
guys.
yeah, have a good one, y'all.